Rubatin is a spawner. Rubatin is a spawner. Rubatin is a spawner. Awesome. Rubatin is a spawner. I said catch me on my day off. 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 Catch me on my day off. I said catch me on my day off.
Unfortunately, until we get to a point where we're helping each other out, it will remain like this, because I'm pretty sure it was the same for our fathers, it was the same for our grandfathers, it's a generational curse that we're carrying, and if we don't stop it now, we're going to pass it on to the next generation.
It's just going to be a mess. Okay,
it's really a mess.
Let's remind our listeners again, the topic is why do males find it difficult to communicate with their partners effectively? Keyword effectively. You can send your messages, your voice notes on 064 643 9114, 064 643 9114. Okay, so do you have questions for our hip hop artist?
Yes, I do actually. I wanted to ask A.O.K, aside from, because I'll get to the name in a bit. I don't know if you've answered the name, because I
haven't asked. It's lingering in my mind. Okay, A.O.K, what's up?
But basically I wanted to know about A.O.K, how the name came about, and how his journey into the music industry from, because he's mentioned that he's from the Northwest, and he's doing extreme hustling in Gauteng. So I wanted to find out that journey from recognizing that, okay, I am A.O.K, and this is how I'm gonna pursue this dream. How that journey came about.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out. That's a very good question. Like, I get it quite a lot. Let me start with the name. I have a brand. You can see I'm wearing the hoodie right now. Yes, A.O.K.
But it looks like a 6.
Nah, it's actually my hand.
I thought so also when I said I'm like A6K.
Yeah, a lot of people that don't know it are like, is it a A6K or what it is? But it's actually my hand, which like is a symbol for O. Yeah.
Okay.
And when we designed the logo, we used my actual hand. You know what I mean? That's why the hand is black, because I'm a black man. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hand is never white, but on a black hoodie it's a red. It can't be white because I'm a black man. Yeah, A.O.K. The name, the name is actually, like, the letters A.O.K are actually my initials. A lot of people think because my name starts with an A.
Can I guess? A.O.K.
Yeah, that's the first name.
Wow.
That's the first name.
Wow.
And funny enough, A.O.K has all letters A, O, and K. So a lot of people think I derived the letters A.O.K from A.O.K, but I actually have 3 Tswana names. Yeah, which I'm not comfortable disclosing, but people that are close to me know. I was actually very close. The 01 was actually very close. Nah, but I won't. Let's not talk about it. But that's how A.O.K came about. Because I looked at my names, I was like, okay, my first name is an A, then O, then K. I was like, A.O.K. That's actually quite catchy. A.O.K. You know what I'm saying? And then I just made it familiar to people. Then I've been rocking with it since I was in grade 10. That's when I came up with A.O.K, I think grade 9, grade 10. Then I rocked with it from the Northwest. I went to Granville High School in Rustenburg. And after Granville High School, I went to Pretoria to study performing arts at the State Theatre. After I completed there, that's when I went to Joburg to pursue my career. And then I've been pushing, and then Pride came about. Because, hey man, like, we're struggling with pride a lot, like, I really agree with you, Steve, right? Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I think personally it's all about, man, like, men are seem to be weak if they don't express their feelings, and that's wrong, you know what I mean? That's wrong. You just have to swallow your pride and ask for help if you need help. And then I wrote the song, dropped the video with Trippy Arcade, and took visuals on MTV Basin Channel right now, doing the most.
We making We are making. The reason I'm saying we, I honestly feel like one black win is a win.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying we.
I really want to bring out change. Like, you can change the world or change people's lives if you want to. You can change your life as well if you want to. The biggest message is confidence. That's the biggest one. I have the really, like people that know me can tell you, can attest that I have the biggest confidence in the world. That's why I call myself A.O.K the Superstar, because I believe that I'm a superstar and I can call myself a superstar whenever I want to. You feel what I'm saying? So if you have that confidence, that drive, that ambition, like ambitious, no contract though. Like ambitious. If you're ambitious, you can really achieve anything you want to. So I'm all for confidence and ambition. Sometimes I say AOK stands for ambition over knowledge, because you don't have to know a lot to achieve a lot. As long as you're ambitious and you know what you want, you can go get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's amazing. Okay. I wanted to ask, for a lot of up and coming artists who are getting into the industry or who are already in the industry.
Yeah.
As you said, you're still hustling and doing your thing and pushing and whatnot.
Yeah.
There is that one moment that always gets you very excited, and for you as an artist, it probably was when you first realized your music video was gonna be aired on television.
Yeah.
How was explain that moment and literally those few minutes when you're waiting for the music video and while you're watching it, and after that, how did all of that feeling feel?
I gotta say firstly, I love your questions, bro. I love it. It's crazy. Like that was like so far I think the biggest moment, because I had never really I had been on people's music videos. My mentor is Peter O. I'm in a lot of his music videos, but I had never been. What you doing? I had never been like on TV for my own music video. You know what I'm saying? And Pride was the first one. It aired on the 9th of July. And that was a very big moment. It played 3 times a day on MTV Base. It played in the morning, afternoon, and evening. And in the morning, that morning I was home with my parents. My dad was there with the blanket chilling, waiting for it. It was an amazing moment. And once I heard that beat, the first second of the beat, man, I got a lot of goosebumps. I was like, man, I'm going now. Even my dad saw me on TV. I was like, okay, now I see where this music thing is going. And yeah, it was phenomenal. It was
Talking of that, I see you're a bit emotional about it. How do you feel talking about it?
I feel dope, man. I mean, if not only I can see that I'm going somewhere, people can also see, actually this is like, damn, you're moving, and people love the video. It's crazy, and it aired on Channel O as well recently. So,
are you ready for fame?
I am, I feel like it's
I sure the criticism and everything.
Yeah. I take criticism. I take criticism very well. Constructive criticism. I can improve from it. But if you're a hater, I just mize.
Okay. You just mize.
Yeah.
What is to mize?
I just like ignore. I'm like.
So somebody last week they would just say this question, and I think it's important. I would say, what if a person obula a page AOK and then he takes your pictures, do everything, and then when you find out, how are you gonna take it? Are you gonna take it as love, or how are you gonna take it?
You can't see it as love, but it's over love. I feel like that person is a bit obsessed with you, which is something quite common if you like blowing up. Like a lot of these big artists, your Aries have like 10 accounts. People are just opening accounts, taking their pictures. It's something that they do. But you can see it as love, but I won't really care that much. As long as people know what the real account is, A.O.K the Superstar.
But what if people don't know about it? About the real account? Alien Famous,
then obviously there's something called verification, you know that, right? You see people have blue ticks, that's the real account. So once you start establishing yourself as an artist, Instagram gives you an offer to verify your account. So I'm obviously going to get verified, and then everything will be alright.
Okay, so we have a question from a listener. Where do you see the A.O.K brand going, and which future collaborations do you hope to have in the future?
Sure. The A.O.K brand is growing. I opened an account for it recently. Selling clothes like hoodies, shirts, caps, etc. I see the brand growing all around SA and all around Africa. Like I said, I'm very ambitious, and confident, and I know that it will grow. I have supporters that are showing real love. Like someone can buy a cap, shirt, and a hoodie, and the brand generally, I really see it's going very, very far.
So according to in the brand thing, I have a question.
Okay.
I'm a business person, eh?
Okay.
So I'm asking like a business question,
Sure.
an economical
Sure.
question.
Yeah.
So we have this thing called demand and supply,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can't just want to charge
True.
because you feel like
Yeah.
charging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually the price is like correlates with your demand and the growth of your brand.
Yeah.
So we have local brands where we are being charged ridiculous prices. I'm sure we've all come across that, right?
People complain.
Yeah. What do you have to say on that? Like, what is your take on that?
I feel like when you start off, you shouldn't really charge ridiculous prices, even if it means not gaining profit at all, because you're trying to grow a brand. It's not about getting money. The money will come later. Chill, just be on your grind. The money will come through. So if you start with like proper prices and you see people are loving it, once the demand goes higher, that's when you can up the price, and people will still buy it because they see that it's growing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people shouldn't really charge. People are all about this. The thing is, we're broke. That's the sad part. You're broke. You're like, I want to make money. But you won't, because people won't buy a ridiculous, price. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to ask this question because you said you started rapping from the age of 12. Hey, that's new. From the age of 12, right?
Yeah.
So like, what is the one thing, the one thing that got you to a point where you're like, maybe this is not for me, like your biggest challenge, right? And what did you learn from that, and what made you think that you can actually overcome that? Like, what kept you going, what kept your fire burning?
I'll say my biggest challenge was being stagnant, not seeing anything happening. No gigs, no radio interviews, no music, no TV, nothing. I hadn't dropped music for like a year. The whole of 2018, I didn't release anything. After being on a roll in high school, I would say I was a schoolab. I was a school celebrity because I was very famous. I used to drop music and then perform them. It was crazy. And then after that, I hadn't dropped anything. I felt like I'm not moving. Because if I drop, then what next?
What next?
Because I don't have the money to shoot for the video. I don't have the money to whatever. But I was like, you know what, man? God got me. You know what I'm saying? I pray a lot. I'm a huge believer in God. And then I prayed. I was like, I met amazing people in my life. I have Michelle X, from A.O.K. He's doing the most for me. We're working together now. We're a team. And we're growing. He shot the first music video of Hit Me Up. He directed the second one that's on MTV and Channel O. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I prayed. That's how I overcame the challenges. And that was the biggest challenge. I felt like, should I really rap? Or how is it going to work out for me, But everything worked out. I'm meeting people. Models are coming through. People hit me up. Yo, can I do this for you? Can I? So things are getting together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to take you back a bit.
Okay.
Melanin asked a question. She said you get very emotional when you talk about your dad, and all that.
How did you see that? You can tell, yeah.
So, were your parents one of the obstacles that you had to overcome? Like, why do you have music? We all get that.
But, I'm blessed enough to have parents that are very supportive in whatever it is I do.
That's great.
But unfortunately, like, if they don't see anything happening, like their parents, they get worried.
Oh, yeah,
Is this thing gonna work out for you? Even if they might not say it, but you can see it in their faces.
Yeah.
That damn, I'm not moving, and my parents are worried. What is my kid gonna do? But when they see me grinding and hustling, they're like, you know what? This kid is very ambitious and hardworking. Let me just support him. And then they did, and then, now they see me on TV, hearing me on radio, they're happy. Yeah.
Okay, 2 questions. Where can people buy the A.O.K merchandise? And A.O.K talked about dreams. Does he have a dream collaboration?
Oh yes, that. I didn't answer that. Yeah, I do have a dream collab. I think people that know me well know that I really, really love the Big Hash. I don't know if you all know him. He's from Pretoria. He's a 19-year-old kid. Well, he's 20 now. He is amazing, man. Like, I feel like his sound really resonates with me. And if I collaborate with him, man, that would be dope. The Big Hash, I'd say, is the first one, and then I think Aries.
And then where can we get your
The merchandise? Yeah, you can catch me on Instagram, AOK_brand_ on Instagram, or Trippy Arcade on Instagram and Facebook, or AOK the Superstar on all socials. AOK the Superstar, one word. Just DM, call, email, we got you.
Any celebrity crush?
Nah, yeah, but not anymore.
Why? Why is that?
We wanna know.
Fell out of grass.
Not anymore.
We wanna know.
Man, these celebrities will really get the best of you in a negative way, and if you take that too seriously, it might not turn out well for you. And if you have a crush, I feel like it's called a crush because the chances of you being crushed are very high.
Exactly.
So I'd rather not have, especially a celebrity. She's getting a lot of attention. She's getting what?
No, it's me.
Oh yeah, she's getting a lot of attention from guys and whatnot. So yeah.
Female vision of you, any celebrity that you see yourself in them?
Female version. I had never thought of that. But I would say, I don't know. I think Elaine.
Okay.
But Elaine is too chill, man. Like I'll say Nadia and the guy.
No,
She's
not
very
in a
chill.
high.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. What do you think God is trying to do through your music?
Affect people's lives most definitely. Definitely. In a very positive way. Like I said, pride has a huge message. People put their pride aside. Like you can achieve a lot. You hear it, and then I say, don't put security over loyalty. A lot of people want to be secure, and like regardless if they're connected with their families and friends, whatever, people that are actually helping you to get there, you know. Like the fact is, you need people. That's a fact. You really need people. And if you despise your loyalty for security, you won't go nice. I swear. That's why I'm like, don't put security over loyalty. So God really wants me to change people's lives and affect them positively and make them better people. Yeah.
Well said.
Okay, let's play one of your hits.
Yeah.
And then
Hit me up, right? Is it Hit me up?
I don't know. I think so.
That's the one.
Yeah, directed by Trippy Arcade, shot directed. He's here in the building, Michelle
Ah.
X. You know, doing the most on the camera. Got it.
I want them.
Yeah. Now the interview will be available on the Trippy Arcade page,
Oh,
most
okay.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
You should.
So one of the listeners, Are, may God lead you to fulfill your destiny, A.O.K.
Sure.
Sending love.
Wow,
Dear
thank you so
Chikondi.
much. Thank you, Chikondi. Like, I really appreciate that. Yeah, Chikondi. That's love. Like, shout out. Like, I really appreciate such people because a lot of people are very negative these days and like a lot of people hate. So if someone shows love, you really have to appreciate it.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true. Mr. Steven.
Yeah, A.O.K. Listen, my guys. So earlier on, you spoke to Relato about the importance of putting prices on your brand and everything and whatnot.
Yeah.
I wanted to find out from you, music-wise. How do you get to that point where you're deciding whether to put your music online for free or actually put it available for people to buy? And if you put it available for people to buy, what are some of the steps that you take in making sure that you do get some money out of it? Because as you said, it's all good and well to have music out there, but if the money is not coming, they're looking at you like,
That's a problem.
So what are some of the steps that you're taking? Because I feel like it's very important for everybody who wants to get into the industry to know that you're not gonna make your first millions.
Not even your first like thousands. Bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like it's that crazy. It's a very expensive career. Like
True.
people don't get it. You invest a lot. From the day you record, that's money coming out of your pocket. Studio time costs a lot. And then getting it out there, you have to market the song. That costs. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to know that you won't really make money from the get-go. But first, register your songs, make sure they're on so that you can get your royalties. Wherever they play, if people download or buy, you get your money still. It's not much money, but it's still something that can help you to still push the songs, you know what I'm saying? And once you got your songs registered, you nice with your royalties. Register everywhere, like your Sambro, Sampa, Risa for TV, you know, and really market it. That's the first step. Because how are people gonna know that your songs are out if you don't push it? You know, ask people to ask people, and ask people that know people to ask people that know people to push the song.
Okay.
You know,
So we have this trend amongst local musicians, right? Where when you don't post their link, you're not supporting. Right? What is your take on that? Like, what do you think support is?
Support comes in very different ways, I feel. You know, someone doesn't really have to post you or post, but that really counts. You know, people don't get it. If you post me, like everyone on your contact sees me, or people that follow you see me. You know, that's more like fan base for me. If someone like vibes with me, might be like, yo, who's this? It really counts, but you don't have to force people to push you. You don't. Just push. They'll see that, yo, this person. The people might get on the bus on the way. Leave them. You know, keep the bus going. People might jump on. People just will keep jumping on. Just keep doing your thing, and don't expect people to support you. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't expect. And don't do that because you're gonna get hurt. But really push people, I swear, will jump on.
So does that mean beef? Like, does that also
Nah, like I don't mind. I have family members.
Beef, but
like hate. It's like hating,
awkward vibes,
not pushing
you know?
me.
Yeah.
I get you. I have family members that don't post me at all. Now I'm on TV, they post it. This is my cousin. You feel what I'm? That's what I'm saying. Just push. People will jump on, bro. Don't force anybody, but they'll see that, yo, this person is for real pushing, and they'll jump on. It's not hate. I don't care if you don't push me. I know that people are showing love out there. People that genuinely love me. If you don't, it's cool. Man. You can't be loved by everybody. You're not money.
Yeah. I think I asked you this question that I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you feel like you have imposter syndrome? It's a syndrome whereby you get in a place and then you feel like you're not accepted. You know, you feel like you do not belong here. You understand? Do you have it or?
Hell no, nah. Like wherever I go, I feel like sort of star power in a way. People can see that this person is a somebody. Even the confidence when you walk in, they tell, yo, this person, you know. I do not have that at all. I've never struggled with it from a young age. That's why I call myself A.O.K, the Superstar.
How do you boost yourself with this much confidence?
I don't know if it's within me or is it just like not caring what people think or what they say, because whose life is it anyway?
True.
You feel me? So I think it's that.
But my thing is, and we I think for people in the industry, it becomes very hard to be able to distinguish between confidence and arrogance.
Exactly.
Especially for hip hop artists. Yeah, for hip hop artists, a lot of hip hop artists are considered arrogant. And most of them, they're not really arrogant. It's just that confidence in doing what you like. How do you get to be able to get to a point where it's like, as much as you're trying to portray yourself to everybody and come across as confident, but you don't want it to also get to a point where you're looking very arrogant.
Yeah. Now, firstly, I would say people will always have or find something negative to say. No matter what good you do, you know, firstly. And then, well, personally, some say I'm overconfident, which might lead to arrogance, but I think it's part of hip hop. If you don't step in and perceive yourself as a lion, people will take you lightly. I swear, people will take you. And rappers are very confident, overconfident, where you might say they're arrogant. And if you're not, people will say, nah, you don't rap that much. You know, you have to take your place. You have to step in, but also remember that you're a human being. You have to stay humble and just be like proper confident.
Okay, so I came across a post on social media, and this person was complaining about Casper.
Casper,
In their words, Casper is not giving other people a chance. You know? TikTok is trending, he hops on. Hip hop is trending, he hops on.
But why does he have to?
No, wait. Let me. You know, those type of stuff. Hip hop is trending, he hops on, right? And I feel like that is a representation of someone feeling like the world owes them something. And
yeah.
there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are like that, especially people are the youth. You know, people our age, people in our age group, right? What can you say to that person to get them out of that? I don't know if I should call it a frenzy.
Nah, the world owes you. Yeah, the world owes you nothing. Nothing. Nobody owes you anything. Not even your mother. You know what I'm saying? Because it's your life. God brought you here. It's up to you what you do with your life. Casper, I know Casper. Well, not on a personal level, but I know him from Maftown because I used to grow up seeing him and he's hustled. He went to Joburg, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's very confident and he doesn't care who says what, and that's why he's so successful. Like, he has a lot of haters, but he's still doing the most. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing. He doesn't care. Like that. I feel like that's the dopest energy ever.
Yeah, sure.
That's the dopest energy. Like, it's his bread. My piano, you jumping on this, you jumping on. He's getting bread out of that. You know, he's feeding his family. He's doing for himself, not what you say. And you saying that, doing nothing. You feel me? That's why on Pride, I'm like, they talk a lot when we do a lot, and I can give two about what they gotta say. I don't care what they say. Just do your thing for your life, for your bread.
Do you sometimes feel intimidated by artists? Maybe like, let's say open for and then we're gonna lead DJ Khaled. Do you feel intimidated or?
Nah, obviously there are nerves, but like I'm saying, I really trust in myself and I'm very confident in myself. And I'm gonna just do my thing. I'm not intimidated per se, but I would want to do the most for myself. I'm not intimidated.
Okay, nice. I wanted to ask you because we are going through this pandemic and a lot has been happening, and there's too much of gender-based violence going on. What's your take on that?
It's crazy. GBV, hey man, like that's a very common topic right now, and I feel like it's not talked about a lot. I feel like South Africans are, excuse my language, are very stupid, crazy. Cause we can make something trend, something in the US trend, like entanglements. How is that helping us? But our women are being killed. You feel what I'm saying? Our women are being killed. But you talking about entanglements. Like, how is that gonna help? You know, how why don't we try and find solutions on maybe instilling something better into the male brain to maybe not abuse and kill our women? I feel like it's really bad. Personally, I feel very ashamed to be a man in this country. I don't even greet women anymore because they think I'm trying to mag on them, or I'm trying to kill them. They don't feel safe around. I don't blame them. I really don't blame you guys. If maybe I greet you and you give me the kosher, I'm like, I get it. I feel like it starts with the boy child.
Exactly.
It really starts from the bottom. I was looking at this picture just this morning on social media. A teacher was like writing on the chalkboard, a female teacher. You know, obviously her buttocks showing, the boys are there pointing. It starts there. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And they feel obligated and they feel ownership to that body. They feel like it's theirs. It's crazy. And you grow up with that, and then once you get rejection, you start enforcing power. It's like, I feel like it's ownership more than anything. You feel entitled to that thing, to that woman or your partner. You feel like you're mine, you know. So if maybe I say whatever you want, like maybe your TV set or like a remote, what do you do with it? Why base, alright? So once you own that TV set, well, once you feel like you own that woman, you also wanna win. You know, it's crazy.
So what has been happening with this pandemic? Because a whole lot of artists, what has been happening? Like, any update?
It's crazy. On my side, gigs, bro. Like, I'm losing gigs. You know?
Private gigs? Is it that so?
I don't know, but I'm saying I'm losing gigs.
Oh, you losing gigs?
That's what I'm saying, because I'll be getting a lot of gigs right now if they were parties or clubs, if clubs were open. Cause like I'm popping right now, not only in the Northwest, but in PTA as well. People see me on TV, they'll book me like promoters and stuff, but you can't. Clubs are closed, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing bread. But I'm getting like virtual gigs. At least I performed in Santon last week. I was with Trippy A.K there, you know, it was like a Mandela thingy going on, you know, for Mandela Day. It was dope. It was like over 20k, was it 20k views of people watching? It was crazy. It was
nice.
really good. It was a dope gig. It kind of paid, so at least, you know.
Oh, did the boy So yeah, I want to know, kana u release the Pride ka your birthday your birth date exactly or birthday month, right?
I dropped it in May actually. The video, we shot it in June towards my birthday, and it officially dropped in July on TV. And then we dropped the YouTube link recently. Go check it out on the A.O.K YouTube page, and it's out there, A.O.K Pride. I dropped it in May. June video we shot. July, it's still doing the most. August now. It's been 4 months since the song dropped.
Yeah.
It's still getting me bread. It's great.
That's nice. I'm happy for you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
One song.
You're a star.
Quality or over quantity.
Yeah.
Can I correct you there, Superstar?
Okay, Superstar. Okay. We see you.
A.O.K the Superstar on Instagram,
We see you.
Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to ask, man. You know, when we, I think it's analogy or mentality that we have as black people that you know, when you rise to the top, we pull each other up. As Tarato said, you know, a win for one is a win for everyone. You know? Knowing what you know currently right now about the industry, what are some of the things that you say to young up and coming artists that you bump into?
Hey man, like people will always try and pull you down, and fact is, not everyone will be happy for you.
Yeah, sure.
No matter how high you can go, not everybody will be happy for you, and if you take that too personally, it will pull you down. And don't let that get to you at all. Don't let it distract you. As long as you know you're growing and you see progress, just keep going. Just keep doing your thing, man. And appreciate people that show love, because not everyone can put their pride aside and show their love. So people that do, appreciate them and just keep going. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any more questions from my side.
Yeah.
No questions from the listeners as yet. But I think we can close the interview now and hop on to our topic for today. Are we all good? Do you have anything you want to say?
A powerful message to...
Dev. I just like to send a shout out.
One powerful message to a youngster or he or she is following your footsteps. What would you say?
Oh yeah. Shout out. Like, firstly, just really believe in yourself. Really believe in yourself regardless, and don't let any people that talk or people that hate. I mean, everybody hated Jesus.
Yeah.
So if people are gonna hate you, don't feel special and take it personally. Nah. Just keep going, doing your thing, push, have absolute belief in yourself, because that's power. If you first believe in yourself, people will start believing in you.
Sure.
Just keep going, push. And then lastly, I'd just like to send a shout out to my fans. You know, people that really buy my music. I see the downloads and streams are just going higher and higher. It's crazy. People that buy, support, stream, I really appreciate it. People that love, people that buy my merchandise.
Yeah.
Huge shout out, I appreciate it. And shout out to A.O.K. And shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, shout out.
Keep tuning in, you know. Y'all are dope, and appreciate it.
One last time, give them your social media handles.
Oh yeah, A.O.K the Superstar everywhere. One word, A.O.K the Superstar. That's one
No
word.
space.
Yeah, no underscore. What he thought the guy.
And
Just
for
A.O.K the
your
Superstar.
merchandise?
Yeah, same page.
Same
A.O.K the
page.
Superstar, A.O.K and A.O.K_brand.
Okay.
But A.O.K the Superstar, main one everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is all for the interview today. But he'll be staying with us, right?
I guess
to engage with us on the topic.
Yeah.
Let me remind the listeners. The topic is, why do males find it difficult to communicate with their partners effectively? Keyword effectively. What's your take on that? Guys, come on.
Wait, are you single or in a
Okay. Is someone shooting their shot?
I'm just asking.
That was random, but okay. I mean, no, I'm happily single. Happily.
Okay.
Very much happily single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why the emphasis if it's true?
Yeah.
Okay, since I've been single,
Why are
man,
you
no cap
smiling?
things up. Cause I'm happy, bro.
Oh,
I
okay.
posted something on my WhatsApp yesterday. People say I'm getting fat. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel it's like happiness.
We
Man,
can't start it.
chill.
It's
Please.
gonna sound weird.
Ish.
Okay.
Got a lot of haters, but I'm dope. Hey, I'm dope. Ish. Skinny, tall, dope. Hey, I'm dope. Hey, ish, hey, got a lot of haters, that's cool, cause I'm dope, man. Check, yeah. Man, I fall like dominoes, they don't wanna put a song. Just a nigga was born, or maybe they feel the pressure, maybe they feel the heat. My singleness will repeat. The angles are so dope, internet with the most, they wanna take it all. But I'ma keep spitting balls till they can't ignore. And after those drops, tell me how you feel. But in the meantime, take me to the hospital, cause I'm ill, I'm dope. You shoot, A.O.K, you know what it is, shut up.
Is it recorded?